So welcome back to the Mindfulness Within Podcast, the space where we explore ways to connect with our true selves, heal, and cultivate inner peace. I'm your host, Gilbert Romero-Mewharter, and I'm really glad to have you back here with me today. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. This is a place where we blend mindfulness and internal family systems, or IFS, to help you lead your life from a grounded, compassionate center. In our last episode, we explored the sexual parts of our internal system, the parts that carry our desires, cravings, fancies, and the drive for intimacy and pleasure. Today, we're diving into how those parts and others show up during conflict. Whether it's a disagreement with a partner, tension at work, or frustration with yourself. Conflict activates parts of us that are trying to protect or defend. So how can we meet those moments with curiosity, not judgment? How can we stay anchored in ourself? That's what we're exploring today. Let's begin by arriving here together. Take a moment now to slow down. Breathe in and exhale slowly. Allow your attention to gently rest in your body as we begin. If this moment resonates with you, take a second to subscribe, share it with someone who might need a little more self-compassion. Conflict is just not about the other person. It's about what gets stirred up inside of us. In IFS, conflict often activates protector parts, especially managers or firefighters, whose job is to shield us from emotional pain. Let's think about some examples together. Your boss critiques your work. A part of you hears that as you're not good enough. That may be your inner critic manager, trying to push you to do better so you don't feel shame. A partner forgets something important to you. Firefighter part might show up as anger, trying to keep you from feeling disappointment or even rejection. Or maybe you feel tension and a caretaker manager takes over, trying to fix things before you even acknowledge your own feelings. What's important to know is that these parts are doing what they believe they have to do to protect you. They're not the enemy. They're overfunctioning because they don't fully trust that yourself can handle the discomfort. Mindfulness helps us pause and witness these parts without merging them. And that's where change begins. Take a moment and think of a recent conflict you experienced. What reaction came up for you? Can you sense what part of you might have been leading in that moment? Linking and sharing helps more people connect with their inner calm. Thank you. So, as always, let's now explore 2 mindfulness practices that can help you build more space between your parts and yourself, so that even in the heat of conflict, you have access to clarity and calm. This practice is helpful during or just before a conflict response. Let's try it together. Wherever you are, take a slow, deep breath. And exhale. Gently ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Notice if any particular reaction or voice is present. Maybe it says, you have to defend yourself, or this isn't fair. Ask, what part of me is active right now? Give this part a name or image. It might be your defender, peacemaker, critic, or shutdowner. Ask it gently. What are you afraid would happen if you didn't step in? Let yourself listen, not analyze, just witness. Now gently closing this check-in. Take one more breath. Thank the part for revealing itself. You might say inwardly, thank you. I see you. I know you're trying to help. And invite yourself to step forward, just with your presence. Feel your feet on the ground, your breath in your chest. And when you're ready, return your awareness to the present. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share with someone you care about. This next practice is for after conflict. It's a moment of inner repair, helping you build a deeper relationship with your parts. Let's try it together. Bring to mind a recent conflict. Nothing too overwhelming, just something real. Imagine it playing out again, your mind gently. Notice what parts were active during the interaction. Who was speaking? Who was protecting you? Ask the part, what were you afraid of in that moment? What did you need? Let yourself respond inwardly. You may say, thank you for trying to help. I see how hard you were working. I am here now, and I can handle this. Now let's close this reflection. What we're practicing here is internal trust, building a relationship with your protectors so they don't have to take over every time there's a conflict. But it's a process. You won't always pause in time. You won't always remember to check in. And that's okay. The more often you revisit your internal system, again, not to fix it, but to understand it, the more yourself becomes the leader by default. Here's what I encourage you to remember when conflict arises. What part is active right now? What is it trying to protect me from? Can I respond from myself instead of react from the part? These small inner pauses make a world of difference. Can you recall a time when a conflict actually brought you closer to someone? Because you stayed grounded or came back with compassion? Just sit with that memory for a moment. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share. Conflict doesn't have to pull us further from ourselves or even from others. It can be a doorway back to connection if we meet it mindfully. By using IFS and mindfulness together, you're not just managing conflict better, you're healing the parts of you that were once alone in it. So this week, I invite you to try one of the practices we explored today. During a tense moment, use the pause and check in. After a disagreement, return to the post-conflict reflection. Notice how your relationship with your parts begin to shift. Notice how much wisdom yourself already holds. Thank you for spending this time with me today on the Mindfulness Within podcast. If today's episode resonated, please share it with someone who may need a little more peace in the fire. And don't forget to subscribe for future episodes on healing, presence, and the inner journey. If you're feeling called to go deeper in your healing journey and would like support along the way, I'm honored to walk with you. You can learn more and book time with me from my Psychology Today profile. Just check the link in the show notes. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Trust your inner wisdom. And remember, Yourself is always here, waiting to lead with compassion.